Phoenix approach 621 Delta Echo is over, flight following to Yuma and possible clearance to Bravo.
November 621 Delta Echo, you came in completely broken, unreadable SIG in your position and type aircraft.
621 Delta Echo, the BE33, and we're currently over Goodyear 3,500.
Number 1 Delta Echo, contact Luke approach on 125.45.
2545, 1 Delta Echo.
Copper 6 Heavy, contact tower 120.9. You have a good day.
Push tower 120.9, Copper 6 Heavy. You too.
First picture 109 is 13,000 descending on the Bruiser. We have 8 Alpha.
Picture 109 Phoenix approach, expect the visual approach runway 26 and delete speed restrictions.
For runway 26, we have the 7s line in there right now. Can we get a vector after Bruiser?
Big Stripe 109, fly your present heading, descend and maintain 11,000.
Present heading down to 11,000, Big Stripe 109.
Sky was 3980, turn left heading 340.
3980. Phoenix approach, SAM 707, level, correction, descending 8,200, descending 7,000, heading 280.
SAM 707, Phoenix approach, roger. Sky was 3980, descend and maintain 4,000, Skyber 9 o'clock, 2 miles.
4,000, it's inside, Sky was 3980.
Sky was 3980, roger.
Phoenix approach, we got it in there now if you want us to direct ANT or anything else.
I'm sorry, who was that for?
Sorry, Big Sharp 109.
Big Sharp 109, roger, you can, direct anti-resume the arrival, maintain 11,000.
Direct ANT, resume the arrival down to 11,000, Big Sharp 109.
Skywest 3980, cleared visual approach, runway 25 left.
Clear visual 25 left, Skywest 3980.
Big Stripe 109, descend and maintain 9,000.
So maintain 9,000, Big Sharp 109.
SAM 707, descend and maintain 6,000. Skywest 3980, connect to tower 120.9.
20.9, Skywest 3980.
SAM 707, descend and maintain 5,000.
SAM 707, descending 5,000.
Big Stripe 109, descend and maintain 8,000.
Maintain 8,000, Big Stripe 109.
Phoenix approach, Pad 825 is with you in the descent down to 8,000, heading 340 assigned.
Pad 825, Phoenix approach, expect runway 25 left.
We'll expect at Pad 825.
Sam 707, turn right heading 300.
Sam 707, right 300.
Sam 707, descend and maintain 4,500.
Sam 707, descending 4,500.
Sam 707, turn right heading 360.
Sam 707, right 360.
Pad 825, fly heading 330.
Heading 330, Pad 825.
Big Stripe 109, descend and maintain 7,000.
Maintain 7,000, Big Stripe 109.
Sam 707, we have the airfield site.
Sam 707, roger, traffic 1 o'clock, 2 miles, same direction. Altitude indicates 2,900. Expect a downwind turn here in just a moment. Another aircraft departing the airport.
Sam 707.
Sam 707, turn right, heading 030.
Sam 707, right 030.
Sam 707, descend and maintain 4,000.
Sam 707, descending 4,000.
Sam 707, traffic now 1 o'clock, less than a mile, altitude indicates 2,600. Another one, 1 o'clock, a mile and a half, southbound, altitude indicates 2,000, should be no factor for you.
Sam 707, we're looking.
Sam 707, that traffic now 3 o'clock, you're passing them, cleared visual approach runway 22 left.
Clear visual approach, runway 22 left.
Sam 707, contact Falcon Tower 124.6.
24-6, Sam 707 2.
Big Sharp 109, descend and maintain 6,000.
Maintain 6,000, Big Stripe 109.
Pad 825, descend and maintain 6,000.
Down to 6,000, Pad 825.
Big Stripe 109, we're in Hellsfield Field in sight.
Big Sharp 109, roger. Pad 825, turn left heading 310.
Left 310, Pad 825.
Big Stripe 109, turn right heading 170, descend and maintain 4,000.
Heading 170 down to 4,000, Big Stripe 109.
Hey guys, what's happening? Oh yeah, let me get Project Fly started. Been working on my my channel stuff here, so I've added a intro, which is a new uh, part of the Twitch thing. It's kind of neat. So I guess the intro is available when I'm offline as well, or it's probably more easily seen when I'm offline. Anyway, let's get some of these things going. All right, we're boarding. So let's figure out our flight plan. We're gonna fly as usual on PilotEdge. Sim brief, going with 102 passengers. That route, which is valid for this current Eric. Let's get our fuel calculations and such. $11,904. Close enough. So gas is 54. And zero fuel weight is 124.6. So 56,517 in my calculator for the takeoff weight. Just need to take that and add the fuel weight. So 56,517 plus 5,400, 61,917. So that's our takeoff weight. We're good there. Altimeter is 29990. And we'll plan on departing 25 right. And that is with Victor. So we'll double check that. And San Diego should be landing on 27, which it is. So we're going to follow the IFR here. All that looks good. File. And the weather for this flight is pretty decent. Looks like San Diego's got a little wind going on. It's broken at 3,000 feet, broken at 25,000 for the clouds, but otherwise it should be a pretty decent flight. This is no clouds, it's clear, so we'll get a little cloud near the coast, but that's about it. So we're taking off out of Phoenix. Flight plan is on file, so that's good. Hop back over here to the airplane. Alright, what was this? 54. Batteries. External power is available. Bring up our fuel to 5.4. On back, go to IR2. Wait for on back, and we'll spin the number 3. Get the fuel going. Got the third on back. Displays are coming online. Turn on some lights for our passengers. That's a crazy lady out there. Rogue Commandant, what's up, my friend? How you doing, George? Did you get my message on the DCS sale? It's coming to a close here real soon, so if you were gonna experiment with that Hornet, you might want to do it before the free trial's up, so that way you'll know if you want to spend the $40, because right now it's half price. Otherwise, it's going to go back up to $80 for that plane. Otherwise, things are going well for me. I did a, I'll tell you about that in a little bit. I'll check it out. Yeah, it's free right now, so it's like, it's a good time to check it out while it's free, because you might not like it. You know, it might be like too study level. Some people don't like that, so there's also the P51, which is a lot easier, and you can try that for free as well. So there's a few DCS modules that are worthwhile testing to see if you like them. Of course, the Hornet has multi-role, air-to-air, air-to-ground, aircraft carrier operations. Soon, next Wednesday, the Super Carrier is slotted to be released, so we're looking forward to that. Viver, what's up, bud? How are you, my friend? Although with things going on, flying in real life, studying for the written test is kind of bad time to distract myself. Even stopped trying to fly the A320 back to the 172, practicing maneuvers. Yeah, that makes total sense. So DCS has sales all the time. So if you don't like, the only thing I would suggest if you wanted to fly with us on the mission on the 23rd, which is or 24th, not the 23rd, 24th. So not this Sunday, but the following Sunday is our DCS mission. So if you were wanting to fly in that, then you might as well just buy the Hornet for $40, and then that way you'd have it for $40. Now, if you don't want to fly this month, and if you think it's going to be a few months before you actually would get into the Hornet, then just wait for another sale and study for that written test that you need to. So either way is good with me. I mean, the more the merrier, the way I look at it. But I've got two of us that fly every month, and yeah, I think I have to wait a couple weeks. Yeah, that's no problem. We do one monthly fly-in, so the A320 was a better purchase right now anyway, because I don't really fly that much DCS compared to the GA the regular aviation stuff. least till we get this done. Yep, you gotta prioritize. Got to prioritize. Simming is it's an expensive hobby. Alright, we are here at Phoenix. Fuel is loading. We need to load passengers and such. So fuel was 5.4. Just click there to add it for the perf data. Passengers is 102. Going off a sim brief as usual. So 0 fuel weight 56,517 minus 50. 812 plus the 1,000 in cargo, so we got 6705. So 56,517 matches sim brief. So 56.5 and 26 even. For the 0 fuel weight CG, so 26, 56.5, pretty light. 102 passengers, that'll work. Yeah, the other thing I done was I added a trailer to my Twitch channel, my streaming channel here. So I don't know if it's viewable now. I think it's more for like when you're not live. So after the stream's over, I don't know. Maybe you can go to. It depends on let me see if it's on the About Me. No, I think the trailer is only accessible. Like I did a little intro. It's like a 1-minute intro from my channel, so when I'm not live, people have an idea of what my channel's about. So I was working on that for a little bit. Also, that's why my stream's a little late kicking off today. I don't think it's where can I check it out? Yeah, see, that's what I'm looking myself. I think it would be on there if I'm not live. Let me see this other guy's channel and see if he has an intro, so that way you can see. Nope, he doesn't have an intro. So the intro will be there when I'm not live. It's only there for when I'm offline, so you'll be able to check it out when I'm not there. I think the idea is to, when people are browsing channels, or like I have it as an X-plane category. So if people are browsing channels under a category, then with the intro, I gave a 60-second intro, basically saying what my channel is about. So that was kind of a good idea that Twitch came out with, for sure. Alright. 19 quarts of oil, need at least 10. Check out our battery. Turn off the batteries, and then we'll get 2 arrows on either side. Make sure they're charging. which they are. So that's fine. Get the APU going. I got some other things that I started working on too, Fiverr and George. Like if you look at my command list, if you type in I points, let's see if this works, or not I, exclamation point points, it will give you your points. It's not I points, it's just exclamation point and then the word points. I think you had put I points instead of, there you go. So you have, wait a minute, let me see what, so Rogue Commandant has 2675 chase points, as I named them, and is rank 9th out of 229 on the leaderboard. That's only because I started that leaderboard a while ago to give people time. So what you can do with these points is you can play games. I've opened up 2 different games. One is a duel. You can challenge other people for points. And then the other one is roulette. So you would do, what is it? It's exclamation point roulette, and then you would bet the points like you did there, correct? And you won 24 points in that little round of roulette. So now you have 2699 points. So you didn't actually lose on that time. That's cool. All right, cool. So that works. So why don't you challenge Fiverr for a duel for like 10 points? You should be able to do idol and then his name, I believe. Try it with, let me see. Yeah, you got plenty of points. Okay, so now that worked. Wants to duel. So then you hit accept. Yeah, you guys are way faster at this than I am. Fiverr won the duel. Fiverr won 10 chase points. So Rogue Commandant challenged you to 10. He accepted. And Fiverr won. That's kind of cool. I like that. Good deal. All right. So we got that working. I got the intro and I got 2 games working. So I figured we'd have some stuff like that when we're at cruise. And I'll add more games in as I get more used to the commands. Alright, APU's on, we got bleeds, environment, hydraulic fluids are good. APU gen's available. We'll disconnect external. We're on APU. Disconnect GPU. That's good. So you guys like that? Those 2 games? I thought that'd be pretty fun. Yeah, it's cool. Oh, good. Good deal. And you won 100. Nice. I think I have the roulette at like either, well, I'm not going to say what the percentage is right now. I might adjust that as time goes on. People win all the, it's like, you won't win every time, that's for sure. But I have the chances of winning pretty high, so that way it won't get boring. Alright. Did I file? Yeah, I filed a flight plan. So now I need, which gate are we at? We're at Terminal 2, Gate 5, so we're going to go with this top GPS. Eric is correct. And we are at Phoenix, and we're going to SAN, because I haven't seen the Orbix San Diego yet, so that's the main reason I'm doing this flight. Well, this and to test out those things that we tested. Alright, so I'll throw that in there, and I'll do it by hand. So I'm not going to do a company ride on that one. 33-26-1, 12-0-8. Line. And we need to grab our ATIS. So we are at Phoenix. Grab our ATIS. Current with whiskey. I wonder if that's what it was earlier. Nope. Alright, current with whiskey, and the winds are 010 at 4 knots. The temperature is 28. Altimeter is 2989. And we're departing 7 left. Sure is, shouldn't be any runway closings. Let's see, departing 7 left is fine. All that looks good. Okay. Need to dial in guard on COM 2, 121.5, and clearance is 118.1. And we'll turn these up. Turn that on. GPS primary. Altimeter is 89.
Number 3 Tango Alpha, you're cleared to Bowers Field via heading
Elevation
280.
here is
Join Victor 336. Ellensburg, VOR, then direct, maintain 8,000.
So we are within 75, so that's good.
Number 3 Tango Alpha, reback is correct. Now you can expect the VOR Bravo approach from IC. And the reason for that, by putting you on the airway, it eliminates my requirement to climb you, because the minimum en route altitude on the airway is lower than my minimum vectoring altitude. So it allows you to stay lower, significantly lower, because my minimum vectoring altitude is 11,600, and it still allows you to have your request.
That was whiskey, right? Yeah, it was. Afternoon, Phoenix clearance, United 1399 at the terminal with whiskey, IFR San Diego.
Ground Beechcraft 1900 Delta 268 Kilo Mike
like
at North Hangar
two people
Parking.
online and I key up at the same
Departure
time.
taxi with information Oscar.
Number 268 Kilo Mike, Glacier Ground, standby. United 1399 Phoenix clearance, just so I can verify that my radios are working appropriately. Could you hear the aircraft at Glacier?
The one that called in clearance, or the one you were talking to right before that, United 1399?
The one who called with the request immediately after you called with your request.
Affirm, I could hear him, but I didn't hear him until after I stopped transmitting.
Nope, that's what I needed to know. I just wanted to make sure my radios were working appropriately, and with you saying that, I can verify that they are, so thank you. United 1399 Phoenix clearance, cleared to San Diego Lindbergh Airport, Firebird 1 departure, Mohawk transition that has filed. Climb via the SID, departure frequency 119.2, squawk 4106.
Roger, cleared to San Diego via Firebird 1 departure, Mohawk transition, then is filed. Climb via the SID, departure 119.2, squawk 4106, United 1399.
At 1399, thanks, read back correct. American 8022, turn left heading 090.
Okay.
Left heading 090, American 8022.
So
Number 268
clearance is
Kilo Mike, Glacier Ground, how do you hear me?
ground is 132.55,
Radar clear.
I think.
Could you hear the United aircraft at Phoenix as well?
I did hear him. Once I fixed my headphones, I could hear him, yeah.
132.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, you stepped on the end of his transmission, so let's make sure that we're able to hear each other as we're supposed to. So stand by.
132.
West Tower, Medevac 5, clear the Delta, thanks.
Medevac 5, thanks, sir.
Alright, so I'm on ground.
American
Towers
822,
120.9, so I'll get that on the
Albuquerque
ready.
Airport, 11 o'clock, 7 miles, report when you have a sight.
And we can come up here, we'll get the
We have the
seatbelts
airport,
on,
American
we'll
8022.
continue the boarding.
American 822, thank you. Cleared visual approach, runway 26, enter left
And
downwind.
we are
Contact
cleared.
tower
I
120.3, have a good day.
320.
Cleared
For
visual
our
approach,
cruise.
runway 26, and we'll contact tower, American
Flight
8022.
plan, we're going to
November 3
depart
Tango Alpha across
7
ISB at 8,000 and
left.
cleared the VOR Bravo approach into power shield.
on the Firebird. 1.
Number 268 Kilo Mike, Glacier
Mohawk.
ground. And your aircraft type again, what was your direction of flight?
Sorry about that earlier. The aircraft type is 1900 Delta at a southwest
And then
departure.
from Mohawk,
Okay, I think that's where I got confused. Generally, if you're, when you're calling your
Airway.
first request, start with your call sign, then give us your aircraft type with
J2.
your request. That'll help us make a strip for you when you
Two
call
Hogs,
in. As you're starting with your
HOGG.
aircraft type, then your call sign, we're kind of fumbling around trying to find who you are
HOGG.
first before we fill in the strip. So again, start with your call sign, then your
Z.
aircraft type and your request. That'll help us a bunch. Beach 268 Kilo Mike with Glacier ground. I'll be with you in a moment. You're not looking for
RNAV
advisory, are you?
27 Zulu.
I will be doing
Via the
a
Lucky One
flight following in
arrival.
flight.
And that would be full approach from Lindy.
In that case, Beach 268 Kilo Mike departure with Salt Lake
Hogs.
City Center 133.4.
And we'll get rid of that
Squawk
disco.
1102.
I guess there's no disco.
Squawk 1102. 8 Kilo Mike.
Alright, Mohawk to Jetway 2 to
I
Hogs.
will request a
and
taxi
then
too,
all
please.
the way down.
Right, Kilo Mike, that is coming next. November 268 Kilo Mike, your readback is correct.
Alright.
Runway
Init,
20,
wind,
taxi via Bravo.
request,
Cross runway 12 on Bravo.
Init 2, and then we'll turn off our fuel. throw in a weight.
That was, no, stand by.
56.5.
Taxiway Bravo
26.
over to Bravo 1 to runway 20, is that correct?
That was 5-4
Negative.
on block
Number
fuel.
268 Kilo Mike. Runway 2.
We're
Taxi via
go
Bravo.
to perf and
Cross runway
it's gonna be
12 on
1640.
Bravo.
Okay, en route to runway 2 on Bravo, cross runway 12 onto Bravo
NDA for that
to
approach.
runway 2. 8 Kilo Mike.
617. So that MDA you can get San Diego and approach. Zulu 27.
November 300 Quebec, contact Seattle Center 132.6.
So that's where I got it from. 617. That's your minimum. So 600 radar. AGL. And go around will be 520. 500 AGL, 1000, one engine out. That's the go around phase. Alright, so flight plan is good. We just need to get our
Number
takeoff
41300 Quebec,
perf.
Seattle Center, roger. The Moses Lake altimeter is 299.5. And if I could ask you a favor, if you could just pull the microphone away from your mouth a good inch, that would be much appreciated.
So we're going to plan on 7 left departure. 7 left is, where's it at? Here's 7 left. Tora is what I need. Alright, so we are at Phoenix. Grab the weather. Takeoff weight. Tora and runway heading is 078. And that should do it. Let's try this again. Zero 78. That was 10-3. Takeoff weight.
Number 3 Tango Alpha, no traffic observed between you and Bowers Field. Report cancellation of IFR on Mr. Approach while airborne on this frequency, or you can cancel on the ground within 5 minutes of landing on 122.2. Change to the advisory frequency is approved.
47. 65.
If
it was raining,
for Bowers Field,
then the V1 would be much less. Like you could do runway is wet, and then you would calculate, and the V1 would be 10 knots less. So we are good on that.
Number 390 Quebec, roger, on request.
Go to perf, and we'll enter in those V speeds. So V1, and they're all the same. VR, V2, and 65 on the temp. And we'll double check that before we get on out of here. Turn on the cargo heat and fuel pumps. And he said climb via the SID. So I'll brief the SID here in a little bit, but top altitude is 8,000. Alright, let's brief the flight. So we're going to take off 7 left. And then we're going to join the Firebird 1 departure. So feet tube at 1635, which is basically 500 AGL. We'll turn on the autopilot, we'll go to feet tube, and then we'll follow this around. Mainly have to pay attention to this top speed, 220 until we reach Mavs. And then we'll come down here to Firebird, and then Mohawk gets a transition. And then it's pretty much written here what we're going to do, but you can follow along that way. This line means you need to be above 7,000. If the line was above it, then you would have to be under 7,000. In this case, we got to be above 7,000. That's for obstacles and mountains and stuff. So then you read the notes, turbojets, turboprops only, so you couldn't fly a piston on this, mainly because of the speed issues. You'd have an airliner up 172's butt, so that's why some SIDs and stars are turbojet only. So you got to read the notes to make sure you can legally file the SID and or star for the aircraft that you're flying. And then we'll join the Lucky 1 arrival from Hogs. Where's Hogs? Not. Oh, it's down here. So we'll follow these waypoints. Our fixes, if it's a 5, if there's 5 letters, it's a fix. If it's 3, it's usually a VOR, DME type thing. So you gotta be between these altitudes here. Slowly make our way down. We'll keep an eye on these speeds. We got 270 knots here at 250. We'll slow down to 210 by Lindy. And then at Lindy, we're gonna do an RNAV approach. So you'll see here at this RNAV RMP, the IAF, the initial approach fix, is the same as the last waypoint on the arrival. So be a full approach. So when I say RNAV Zulu 27 from Lindy, that's telling ATC no vectoring required. I'm asking for a full approach from Lindy to join this RNAV RMP approach all the way into San Diego.
1900D, holding short, runway 2.
Number 268 Kilo Mike Glacier Tower. And once you let the ground controller know
we'll
your
park
aircraft,
right here, Terminal 2 West.
The wind calm and make a left downwind departure, runway 2, cleared for takeoff.
Left after departure, cleared for takeoff. Thank you very much. 8 Kilo Mike.
When we close the cargo doors, this will be on the green.
26.6, Forbearance 690, good day.
See that? Moved it up. So we close all of our doors. Check the emergency gen.
November 6 Center 8 Juliet, Seattle Center Roger, Ellensburg altimeter 29903.
Clear out these cautions, goes through a series of tests. Clear them out.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have closed the stop boarding doors for your class event. All customers must be seated with your seatbelt securely fastened. Please ensure your seat back is upright. Tray table is
Actually,
in the box.
check these lights. So you got open and fault are lit up. And then these are the lights for the strikes, top, middle, and bottom on that door. Which are these strikes here. So that way it's locked. Shut that. Locked. We're good. Check FADIC. Check our engine displays. They are working. Talk to the ground crew and have them do a walk around.
Yes, Captain. We are waiting for your instruction. Ground to flight deck. All holds and hatches are closed. Walk round complete.
Ground to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready. Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
Trying to remember if this was a SAM gate, and it's not. Alright, we need to update our fuel. So we're on the low side, so we'll do 5.3.
Okay, all doors and
Init
hatches
page
are closed.
2, update that, 5.3. Under block fuel, that will adjust our extra time. Right now it's 39 minutes of extra. 1.3. Now it's 36. So we'll leave it here because at engine start it will automatically roll to the fuel prediction page, and that will give us a CG that we can use for our takeoff trim. Do our fire tests.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake. Starting pushback.
For 2682, Mike, Salt Lake City Center, yep, radar contact, 3 west,
Right, we
southwest.
got that. Do ignition.
Glacier Park. Altitude
2.
checks, resume on navigation,
Do
maintain
hydraulics on the
VFR.
bottom. Roll on 2. Alright, generators available, so we'll start engine 1. It's like a dirty engine cowling there. That's why I like this paint job. I always use this livery if I'm going to be flying in rainy conditions. It just looks, it has a dirtier look to it than the what is it, the battleship livery that I use. I've got 3 liveries that I use with this plane, the 2 United and the 1 Allegiant. Waiting for that gen. There we go. Gen's available. Go to ignition, back to normal. Flaps 1. Give us a 1+F takeoff config. The door. Where's the door?
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
So the
Disconnecting tow.
oxygen, 1960 psi, so the oxygen is full. So we'll turn it on, and that turns it to green. Check out our
No retreat under
wipers.
Quebec. You tell me where you are now and your plan is.
240, 240. Check the O2.
Right, and again, I have your request. Bolivia is on Victor 2, which you should be on Victor 2, correct? Okay, so we haven't deviated from anything yet. And I have your request, but you're still good
trim.
Almost 20 miles away from both. I guess 15 miles away from both, yeah?
Up 0.4.
Tow is disconnected and bypass bin has been removed.
Again, you got to
Full
trust that
signal on the right.
we're
We'll see you
aware.
next time, and have a safe flight.
So that's that way. You can also look here at the fuel prediction, 25.6. So 25.6 is right about here because that's the CG. So then that's how you know where to trim if you don't have that chart. And the other cheat is to come over here and look at the perf data. And as long as all the calculations, your fuel, passengers, and cargo are accurate, then this trim position will be relatively close to what it should be. But if you don't put in the accurate fuel here, for example, then this trim position is going to be totally wrong. So sometimes I forget to update the fuel, so that's why I always use my my PDF here. Check the lake controls. Okay, go on, yeah. Speed brakes. Arm the speed brakes. We got rudder, engines. Taxi lights. APU off. Window pitot heat on. Terrain radar. Let's grab our D-ATIS again. Phoenix. Still with whiskey, so that means the weather is still the same. 2989 on the altimeter. So all that stuff's the same. So we're going to come down here. Do that. Squawk Charlie, 4106. Takeoff perf is still valid, I think. Let me check the winds. 1010 at 4, that's still the same. Alright, so everything is the same.
First Tower, helicopter, medevac 5, formation Mike 5, 7 to the southwest, then down for the FBO.
Medevac 5, Prescott Tower, Legends FBO?
Affirmative.
Medevac 5, roger straight to Legends ramp is approved. I got no traffic in the area. Landing on the ramp will be at your own risk. And wind now variable 3.
Medevac 5, thanks.
Alright, we are with whiskey, and we're on ground, I believe. Yeah, we're on ground control. Phoenix ground, United 1399, Terminal 2, current with whiskey, ready to taxi.
Ever 413 enter Quebec, cross Bovia at or above 7,000, then after Bovia cleared the RNAV runway 29er approach into Bowersfield. United 1399, Phoenix ground, runway 7 left, taxi via Delta.
7 left via Delta, United 1399. Wonder if this Southwest is going to be pulling into this gate or sure is taxiing slow. Yeah, he wants to go where I'm at. That figures. Bypass him. It's Traffic Global. That's AI. It's not a real player. But I like having the sounds and the living, breathing airports at my Bravos. So it doesn't work with XPilot. It crashes the sim. So in XPilot, on VATSIM, there's usually enough traffic at the airports, especially during events, that I don't feel like I need an AI program. But on PilotEdge during the day, it's helpful to have AI.
Phoenix ground, number 278 Kilo Tango. We have information. Whiskey ready for taxi at the southwest run.
We're 278 Kilo Tango, Phoenix ground, runway 7 right, taxi via hotel.
Via hotel to runway 7 right, 8 Kilo Tango.
Centurion 39 Quebec, no traffic observed between you and Bowersfield at this time. Report cancellation of IFR or missed approach while airborne on this frequency. We can cancel on the ground within 5 minutes of landing on 122.2. Change to the advisory frequency is approved.
Auto brake max, takeoff, config test.
300 Quebec, IFR cancellation
normal.
received. Radar services
Systems
terminated. Squawk and maintain VFR. Free exchange approved. We'll see ya.
And we're coming up to our intersection up here. Towers 120.9, departures 19.2, get that on the ready, 19.2, and we'll do packs off here in a second. Otherwise I believe we're good to go. Auto brake, yep, that's on. Signs, spoilers, flaps, takeoff config, packs. Okay. Phoenix Tower, United 1399, hold short 7 left.
United 1399, Phoenix Tower, runway 7 left, cleared for takeoff, wind variable at 4.
7 left, clear for takeoff, United 1399.
Number 8 Kilo Mike, contact Seattle Center 132.6.
That's definitely not perfect.
Kilo Mike, contact Seattle Center 132.6.
Alright, engines 50%.
On runway 07 left.
Engines are stable. Takeoff power is set.
Phoenix Tower, remember 278 Kilo Tango,
Airspeed's
holding
alive.
runway 7 right for takeoff.
We're 278 Kilo Tango, Phoenix Tower, hold short of runway 7 right for en route spacing.
80
Hold short of
knots.
runway 7 right,
And there's
8
traffic
Kilo
lower right in front of me. That's right. Just rear end. This guy in front of me. Oh, looks like he's exiting. Ha! That's great. Alright, V1 rotate. Just missed him. How's it a rate? Gear coming up.
268 Kilo Mike, Seattle Center, Roger, Mullen Pass, altimeter 29906.
Hold 18 degrees.
We're 98 Juliet, contact Seattle Center,
500
132.6.
AGL, climb thrust, autopilot on.
We're 278 Kilo Tango, runway 7 right, line up and wait.
Packs back on.
Line up runway 7 right, 8
Spoilers unarmed.
United 1399, contact departure.
Over 2 departure, United 13992. So 19.2. Phoenix departure, United 1399, Firebird 1 climbing via the SID, leaving 3,300.
November 698 Juliet, Seattle Center, Yakima, altimeter 29902. United 1399's Phoenix departure at our contact.
Okay.
United 1399, climb via the Firebird 1 departure, except maintain flight level 210.
Climb via the Firebird 1 departure, except maintain flight level 210, United 1399. So he said climb via, so we'll leave it in managed.
Disregard
But we can
correction.
climb up to
November
210.
278 Kilo Tango, runway 7 right, cleared for takeoff.
And back to chat. Fiverr, Trump just landed at my local airport a few hours ago. Not every day you see a TFR in my area. You talking about your VAT sim? Or your like real world home area? That's pretty cool. Just to have someone of that importance being in a town that maybe not, he doesn't go there that often. One time he ever comes to my town is for
a little broken. Say again your request.
the
Yeah, go ahead, clearance, November 8146 Papa on the ramp on VFR.
those rallies, or whatever you call them. I don't know.
Uniform.
Not very political person.
I'm familiar with Sunnyside. Direction of flight or the airport code, please?
Southeast, 8146 Papa.
Great, 146 Papa, Yakima ground, runway 27, taxi via Alpha, cross runway 22 on Alpha.
27 on Alpha, cross runway 22 on Alpha in
And we're at
146 Papa.
10,000, and I totally forgot to turn those on. Turn the strobes on.
Rocket Tower, Medevac 5 at Legend Aviation with information Mike like to remain in the pattern.
Medevac 5, press your ground, say aircraft type.
AS-50.
No, real world home. He landed at Lehigh Valley
Medevac 5,
International.
press gate ground, runway
ABE.
21.
I remember we were talking about
Delta, cross runway
that.
12 Delta.
That's near.
Over taxi 21 left via Delta to 21 left.
I could
Medevac
look
5.
it up. ABE.
Kilo
Isn't
Tango,
that near
contact departure.
Philly or something? Let me see.
Departure, Kilo Tango.
ABE.
Phoenix departure, November
Yeah,
278
it's
Kilo
close to
Tango.
Philadelphia. I remembered.
Number 278 Kilo Tango, Phoenix departure, radar contact.
Yeah, we were
When you
talking
contact
about that,
departure the first
Allentown,
time, we need
that's
to know
right.
your altitude
Yeah,
and your altitude
'cause I grew up
assignment,
in Villanova, Radnor Township. So you're probably
Roger,
familiar with
278 Kilo Tango,
those
climbing
areas.
through
Valley Forge Park,
5.6
and
to Nelson.
I used to hang out at Valley Forge Park when I was a kid.
Number 5,
Good
friction number
times.
270 Kilo Tango, roger. I have your present altitude. You should be climbing via the SID. Verify that, please. United 1399, contact Albuquerque Center 134.32.
Albuquerque Center 134.32, United 1399.
Departure 278 Kilo Tango is reaching 8,000.
Number 278 Kilo Tango, roger. I had a question for you, never got a reply, so I wasn't sure if you heard me. Again, your instruction was climb via the SID, but I didn't hear what your altitude instruction was.
The best add-on I
bought now,
bought
maintain,
for
level,
X-Plane
210.
is this SATEC radio panel. Since I love ATC and that's my main thing, being able to switch frequencies on real dials really adds to the realism.
When you contact departure, your initial call, you say your present position with your climbing instruction. You did not do that when you checked in. Right, but you didn't identify it correctly. Your instruction was climb via the SID, not climb and maintain 8,000, correct? Okay, so again, you did not say it correctly, so I was waiting for a response, which I did not get. November 278 Kilo Tango, climb and maintain, flight level 210.
Go to standard. Giving that guy time to read back. Albuquerque Center, United 1399. Passing through flight level 180 for 210.
United 1399, Albuquerque Center, thank you. Climb and maintain flight level 320.
Climb and maintain flight level 320, United 1399.
Number 698, Juliet, contact Chinook approach,
Looks like the wife's getting home.
128.75.
2875
my
for
dog's barking.
Good day.
The airport that I fly out of for training is in the TFR also right now, just on the outer boundary. I don't think I have the TFRs turned on because I don't see
Papa. Yakima Tower.
Is it on sky vector?
Take left crosswind departure. Runway 27 cleared for takeoff. Wind calm.
Maybe I need to refresh my, unless I don't have it turned on. Let me take a look. So we'll come over here to Sky Vector. It's
Number 608 Juliet, Chinook approach. Good afternoon. The Walla Walla altimeter 3000.
ABE. Oh, here it is. Okay. So that's, yeah, that's pretty cool. Does it say the president's coming in on this? Looks like there's two. VIP, VIP, 514, 514. Is it the same? Click on the layers at the top right and click on temporary flight restrictions.
5, press
It says
gate tower,
VIP
make left close traffic, runway
movement.
21 left. Cleared for takeoff, wind variable at 3. Report midfield on the downwind each pass.
Affected area, this is the NOTAM. I guess it doesn't really say
Number 278 Kilo Tango,
who the
contact
VIP
Albuquerque
is.
Center,
How did you know it was a
134.32.
president as a VIP? These are VIPs too.
Number 46 Pop, your instruction was left crosswind departure.
You know, it'd be neat
out of the
if
airspace on that
like
crosswind leg.
VATSIM were to go by these restrictions. That'd be kind of cool. But if you're on IFR, you're cleared into these anyway. I believe so.
Albuquerque Center, number 278 Kilo Tango, climbing through flight level 180 to flight level 210.
Number 278 Kilo Tango, Albuquerque Center, climb and maintain flight level 340.
Oh, I forgot to update my weather program.
Level 340.
I'll do that after this flight.
Number
Work
619
on
Papa
other
Lima,
stuff.
Yakima Tower, make straight in runway 27, report a 4-mile final.
It was all over the news. Well, that would explain how you knew which VIP.
Number 9 Papa Lima, if you're able, what's your aircraft type? Say again?
See where I got an ortho cut out here.
I'm unfamiliar. Is it single engine turboprop?
Let's see, what state is that?
Light sport? Thanks, sir. Medevac 5, runway 21 left, cleared for the option.
It's an obvious tile difference here. Different tile. One of this is just regular X-plane ortho. Wonder when the Orbix Southern California ortho starts. I guess we'll find out. Since we're heading to San Diego. I wanted to write down my settings for this anyway. I'll just take some pictures of my phone. I'm going to update this SkyMax because 493 is out, which I think I read it has like new shadow, like cloud shadows and cloud texture and cloud colors. Like it's supposed to be better. So I'm going to take a screenshot of my settings here and that will help out. I can figure out how to work my phone. Here we go. That lined up. Whenever you update this program, it installs it from scratch.
Medevac 5, runway 21 left, clear for the option.
Cumulus is fast. Then there we go. Overcast I have on soft. And you can change these on the fly, like if it was stormy, weather, then I could just click there and hit apply and it will change. And the Cirrus is the top left there. And real world connector, I have it on that. Alright, cool. That will help me out when I install that. Every time I install it, I never remember what my settings were. Let's see if I can read my camera. So Saturday I'll be doing another Concorde flight, getting some more oceanic experience in. Hopefully Gander and Shanwick will be online.
SCM, Farmington Grounds, runway 25, taxi Alpha.
Because that will be fun. Well, that just popped in, didn't it? So it's like this one little tile that I don't have ortho. It's just a little area though. I mean, we're coming into the... I wonder if this is like Mexico. Let's see. USA, ortho. Go to USA ortho.
United 1399, contact Los Angeles Center, 124.62.
Los Angeles Center, 124.62, United 1399, see ya. 2462. Now we're with the chaos. And we're just coming up to our cruising altitude. Los Angeles Center. Sorry, Los Angeles Center, United 1399, level 320.
Yeah, 1399 LA Center, roger.
Curious what this is. Alright. So, I bet that this is probably what it is. It's this little block here. There's no ortho for that part of Arizona. So I must be flying over that little swath right there. That's why I don't have ortho. Because I have all of Arizona, New Mexico, Utah, Colorado, California. I have all this. It's just this little area. That explains it. Before you know it, we're out of it. Now we're coming into the payware grade ortho. Orbix. Alright, let me reset my TCAS for all. Seatbelts to auto. Check our ECAMs. Actually, let me lower the temp first. Lower to temp 22 in the forward passenger compartment. And San Diego is, let's get the weather. Current with Victor, we'll double check that later. The altimeter is 3003. Winds 260 at 8. Temperature 22. Landing 27. And Victor, blah, 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 blah. We're going to do an RNAV approach.
74 Hotel, contact the circle approach 128.1, good day. United 1399, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain level 240.
Descend pilot discretion, maintain 240, United 1399. So, even though he said
Charlie Sierra Papa Delta Sierra radar services,
he gave us,
contact the San Bernardino
we could descend on our top of descent, but if we wait till then, which is what we are doing, then we have to let him know we're leaving the current altitude.
Number 7274 Hotel, SoCal approach, roger, the John Wayne altimeter 2999er.
.23 in the forward, 24 in the aft. Some of the oxygen's been used. We're at 1750 psi, so that's kind of cool. Let's update our winds.
Approach 134.9, good day.
And that was 3003. Temperature is 22. 260 at 8. And we'll double check that when we get closer. Our fuel calculations.
Texas 1000 Los Angeles, correction SoCal approach, the altimeter 2999er.
See which waypoint I'm coming up to.
Yep, 2999.
So just say Cibola. Where's that? .4. So I need at least 3.3 at Cibola. So we can do right arrow to Cibola. We got 3.4. So we are good for fuel calculations. We're right on schedule. Landing altitude is 17. So that is within restrictions. It's 0. It's taken into account the approach information with the altimeter and temperature and all that.
Alexander, November 278 Kilo Tango, for level 340. November 278 Kilo Tango, Alexander, roger.
Wonder if he's going to tell us to descend via the Lucky One before I get to my top of descent. Oh, I see. So the leaderboard just gives you a link to see who is the highest with points. That's cool. Okay. Gizmo is number 1. Noel is number 2. Commandant Rook is number 3. I haven't seen him in a while. So Fiverr, you still there, bud? I'm gonna challenge you to a duel if you are. See if it works for me. See if I win. All right, I'm gonna challenge you. See if I can figure this out. So, let me see. It's fitting that you're in a number 5 spot. Yeah.
34.2, good day.
I duel and then. I wonder if I have to. Let me see. I probably copy your name. And then say 200 points to see if that works. I have 0 points. I guess I need to give myself some points. Let's see if I can figure out how to do that. Let me see. Should be able to give myself points.
Texan 17, SoCal Approach, roger, the Burbank altimeter 29906, say request.
I need to figure out how to get points, because I need to know how to do that.
Texan 17, proceed direct Swana, cross Swana at
to give other people points too.
Runway 8 approach.
I'll have to research that. Let me see if I go to my modules, bots.
Number 9460, runway 29 clear for the option.
You're in the top 10.
Charlie Sierra Papa Delta Sierra, runway 24 clear to land.
Hey, Swiss cheese. Yeah, buddy. Well, you can do it. So you can challenge Fiverr to a duel. Just do that exclamation point duel, and then copy Fiverr's name, and then whatever you want to point-wise, how many points you want to duel. I think I put a cap on the duel to where you can't duel for more than 2,000 points, because I don't want people wiping each other out real quick, especially since I don't know how to add points yet. Alright, let's go down to 240. LA Center, United 1399, leaving tree 20.
Yeah, 1399, thanks. Contact the LA Center now, 128.6, good day.
LA Center 128.6, United 1399, 28.6. I think they could have done a better job on this water masking. Maybe it's because I'm still far away. LA Center, United 1399, leaving flight level 301 for 240.
1399 LA Center, roger. Descend via the Lucky 1 arrival. Accept maintain 3000. And the, let's make it the San Diego altimeter 3003.
Descend via the Lucky 1 arrival. Accept maintain 3000. 3003, United 1399. So we'll take this down to 13. Make that all managed, and we're good to go.
Loud and clear.
Some weird artifacts going on right there. Take a screenshot of that for Orbix. Send them that because that needs to be fixed. I can probably do it.
United 1999, just a couple things.
That way
you
they
need
have
to use
to
the
fix
IK
too,
or
they know
abbreviation
where
for
we
your call
are.
sign. So that's UAL 1999, and then I don't have a flight plan on it. If you could file one, please.
So looks like Swiss cheese double or nothing. So he dualed fiber for 400.
Yeah, we still need to fix your call sign. So if you
And
can
then,
just disconnect, fix your
can
call sign to
accept
UAL
or deny within 2
1999 for
minutes.
me, and then
Fiber
refile your flight
accepted.
plan because I don't have it.
Fiverr won the duel versus Swiss cheese. Fiverr won 400.
Remember, one contact Josh for approach 126.1.
That's why you said it's fixed. That's fun. I'm gonna have to give myself some points. Have to figure out how though. This is why you don't go to casinos. Well, I also added roulette, so you might be able to get some of your points back, Swiss cheese, by roulette. So you do iRoulette, and then however many points you want to bet, or not I, but you know, the exclamation point roulette. So it would be like, it won't work for me because I don't have any points, but just do that one. Maybe you can get some of your points back. It's fun.
Thank you.
Had to have something for these longer flights.
Contact 17, we got traffic at your 2 o'clock now and 2 miles southbound. Actually looks like he's maneuvering now, altitude indicates 3,500 type.
You click the accept. So you have to do, like, you have to type what I wrote, the exclamation point roulette, and then however many points you want to gamble. And then the roulette will either win or you'll lose.
Charlie Sierra, Papa Delta Sierra, turn right on Charlie, taxi to parking via Charlie.
There you go.
You can remain this frequency.
You lost. Good lord. Yeah, you don't need to go to casinos.
Turn right on Charlie, taxi to parking via Charlie, remain this frequency. Good day.
It's fun though.
I think I stepped on somebody. Who was that? United 1999, okay, but you didn't fix your call sign to UAL 1999. It was still showing United spelled out as the whole word.
Ready. I'm in third spot now. Yeah, that's because you won all the points. It's great. I've actually have like a whole lot of modules, I think they're called, like different games and stuff I can add to the channel. So once I figure these things out a little bit more, I'll add more. It's fun. I need to give myself some points though. I'm apparently broke. It's my own point system and I don't have any. I don't get credit for actually having the stream. That's funny. 3003.
Altimeter setting.
Yeah, I already did that. Where's that shiny area? Was that behind us?
United 1999 clearance is on request on island.
I guess that was the flickering. Just a little outskirt there. Swiss cheese won the duel versus Fiverr for 800 points. Back down to number 4. Again, no again. That's great. I decided against the music. I was going to add music, but and I might do that in the future, but I figured the games would be more fun than like music requests and stuff. Let's do TCAS for below. This ortho looks really nice.
What was the cost line on that one again?
See, Orbix has updated True Earth. Oh, they updated it? I haven't tried to update SoCal yet.
134.2.
I'll do that after I'm done with this flight.
Squawk 5107.
I guess an update won't take too long. Probably made some corrections like that thing I saw, the
7372 Julia Reback is correct, and you said this for the Cat 9? 7372 Julia, roger. If you could log off, well, not log off necessarily, but if you could file a VFR flight plan with the ratings block checked, I'd appreciate it. So to Julia, roger, we'll do the Cat 9. We're on a 460 taxi to parking via Alpha, this frequency. Have a good day.
LA Center, United 1399. You did want me to hold up at 13,000, correct?
Yeah, 1399, roger. Affirming contact the SoCal approach now 124.35.
SoCal 124.35, United 1399. 2435, because I need to get back on profile, so 2435.
134 Charlie Kilo, did you want flight following, or are you just going on your own?
ATIS.
Negative flight following, November 4 Charlie Kilo.
Whiskey.
134 Charlie Kilo, roger. Runway 30 right, taxi via Alpha.
Runway 30 right via Alpha, November 134 Charlie Kilo.
Temperature 23.
Contact Burbank Tower 118.7.
And the altimeter is 30.3.
7274 Hotel, contact SoCal approach
127.4. That's with Whiskey.
SoCal approach 127.4, November 7274.
SoCal approach, United 1399. Lucky 1, 3000, current with Whiskey.
Yeah, 1399, SoCal approach, roger. Descend and maintain 7000, the Lindbergh altimeter 3003.
Descend and maintain 7000, 3003, and I have an approach request, United 1399.
Yeah, 1399, go ahead with request.
Be the Ornav Zulu 27 from Lindy, United 1399.
Yeah, 1399, I have your request. Who else was trying to call?
Alright, so let me add in the break.
7372 Juliet is ready for taxi.
Alright, somebody was ready for, it was 2 once again there, so who was ready for taxi?
7372 Juliet.
We got 3003 to 23 for taxi.
7372 Julia, runway 8, taxi via Charlie.
240 at
Taxi in disregard, runway 33, taxi via Charlie and Golf.
Get that ready. This is neat. I haven't explored this area yet. So.
You are runway 8. Okay, that's 3 aircraft to once. November 7274 Hotel, SoCal approach, roger. The Catalina altimeter 3004, safe approach request.
Pressure is dropping.
3004 and request visual approach. November 7274 Hotel.
Number 7274 Hotel, register to maintain 4000, airport at your, let's make it 1 o'clock and 9 miles, report at site.
4000 and with the airport inside, November 7274 Hotel.
You say, do you have the airport in sight?
65.
Yes, affirm.
Number 74 Hotel, roger, radar services, visual approach to the Catalina Airport, radar services terminated. Report your cancellation of IFR in the air on this frequency or on the ground. 122.2, change to advisory frequency as approved.
122.2, change frequency approach, November 7274 Hotel. Thank you.
United 1999, currents available, advisory to copy.
Actually, it's United 04 now, we're ready to copy.
Do Lindy
04, clearance is back on request again.
Burbank Tower, Texas 17.
Texas 17, Burbank Tower, runway 8, clear line.
Off the
Texas 17, cleared land,
weather,
runway 8.
turn on mountain radar
Gateway
terrain.
clearance, Bonanza 41 Golf, ready to copy, local IFR for the I-1 rating with function.
One Golf to John Orange County Airport on departure flighting 220, radar vectors to Seal Beach, direct, maintain 2000, expect 3000, 5 minutes after departure, departure frequency 1,
slow down
28.1 and squawk 5276.
Real slow.
Okay, John Wayne has filed, or correction, John Wayne 220 on
so
departure radar
slow
vectors to
down
Beach, direct 2000,
so
3000, 5 after, 128.1 and 5276 for Bonanza 4 Golf.
Number 4 Golf, you're back correct. Yeah, United 1399 across Lindy at or above 5000, cleared on IBNQ runway Zulu. Correction, cleared on IBNQ runway 27 approach.
Cross Lindy at or above 5000, cleared RNAV Zulu, runway 27 approach, United 1399.
Who else has been trying to call?
Alright, so we got 200, flaps 2.
John Wayne clearance delivery, Skyhawk 196 Mike Charlie, looking for a destination for I-4.
From 196 Mike Charlie will be Santa Monica.
Sierra Mike Oscar 196 Mike Charlie, thanks.
Gear.
6 Steel Tower.
Flaps 3.
134 Charlie Kilo, hold short, 30 right.
134 Charlie Kilo, Big Steel Tower, wind variable at 5, runway 30 right, clear for takeoff.
Typically got runway 30 right, number 4
It's just the landing gear. Alright, we'll arm the speed brakes.
Burbank Tower, Scott 737 Juliet, hold short of runway 8.
17372 Juliet, Burbank Tower, runway 8, line up away. Actually, number 7372 Juliet, I'll give you runway 33. I did correct myself there. The wind currently 270,
and tower's 18.3.
So I can give you runway 8 if you'd prefer, but runway otherwise be runway 33.
Runway 85.
7372 Juliet, runway 8, line up away.
Line up and wait for 72 Juliet.
Missed approach would be climb to 2,500 straight out to SARGs, so 25 on the mist. Final approach fix is 2,000. Looks like we're back on profile. So
7 clear of the active.
That's our good there. Activate the approach phase just to make sure.
United 0 or United 4, I have your clearance advice ready to copy.
Okay, ready to copy, United 04.
United 4, clear to the Las Vegas McCarran International Airport.
And
departure, license
Switchy says, triple step over, impressive. The controller speaks too quick for me.
310 minutes after departure.
Yeah, I was,
frequency 125.2, squawk 1414.
It was a lot for him to give those bottom altitudes.
See again for United 04.
Number 737
So,
Juliet, runway 8 clear for takeoff.
But it was all good. We made it work.
United 4, stand by. Jumping ramp and forward golf ready taxi. Okay, aircraft 1, sir. November 278 Kilo Tango.
Alright, you don't want to reset your MCP for mist until you've actually reached the final approach fix altitude, which in this case is 2,000. Show here maybe?
Bonanza 4-1 Golf, jumping ground ready
taxi. 2,000. Final approach fix at
4-1 Golf, jumping
repo.
ground, runway 20 left taxi, Alpha Hotel, Charlie, Kilo. 20 left, Alpha Hotel, Charlie, Kilo. Bonanza 4-1 Golf.
This ortho is not as stunning as the Los Angeles area. Hopefully that fix will make it a little bit better.
Then it's filed. Correction. It wasn't filed, so you're cleared to the Las Vegas McCarran International Airport Orca 4 departure, Meissen transition, and then the Cape X6 arrival. Climb via SID except maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 3110 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 125.2, squawk 1414.
Landing gear signs, spoilers, and flaps.
Clear to the Los Angeles quick airport as filed. Orca 4 departure, Meissen transition. 5 cleared for 5,000 and departure expect 3105 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 125.2, squawk 1414. United 04.
United 4, the Orca 4 departure, Meissen transition and the Cape X6 arrival.
2,500.
Turn off traffic global.
Transition and the Cape X6 arrival, United 04.
United 4, back is correct. Number 72 Juliet, radar contact, altitude leading.
1,600% to Juliet.
Number 72 Juliet, radar contact, SoCal departure, fixed flight.
SoCal departure percent to Juliet.
United 1399, contact the Lindbergh Tower now on 118.3.
Lindbergh Tower, 118.3, and I-1399. Lindbergh Tower, United 1399, or nav 27.
United 1399, Lindbergh Tower, wind 2306, runway 27, clear to land.
27, clear land, United 1399. So I wonder which of these buildings.
Bracket ground,
yeah, there's definitely more buildings.
087 at South Parking. Request taxi to 26 left with Alpha.
I have to see which ones light up. So I have custom scenery for San Diego.
Taxi via Sierra 26 left 087.
Go to airport here.
SoCal departure Sky.
Slow down. We'll reset this for 25.
Just off Burbank.
We missed.
7372 Juliet, SoCal departure, roger.
60, flaps
restriction, maintain appropriate VFR altitude, then proceed on course.
Cancel altitude restriction, percent to Juliet.
If I need to go missed, it would be full throttle, flaps 3, gear up. And autopilot will handle the missed approach fix. Oh, they added a bridge. That wasn't there before. That's nice.
147 November Charlie on departure, fly runway heading, maintain VFR at or below 1,500.
Expect better.
20.55,
always.
7336.
Departure runway heading, maintaining VFR not above altitude 1,500 feet.
Minimums on this is 600 radar, so I'll be
7 November Charlie, back is correct, over your plane.
Over here.
Thank you, 7 November Charlie.
Number 278 Kilo Tango contacts the
Alright, autopilot off, my plane.
500.
Approaching.
Tiny bit of a left crosswind, but not bad. So I'm going to follow the glide path down.
Waiting for anything?
I'm not really looking at the runway yet. I'm just watching this block to make sure I stay on profile.
300.
Because that will make sure I clear these power lines. Otherwise it could be a bad day.
My I-4 clearance for the I-4 rating to Santa Monica.
Number 278 Kilo Tango, LA Center, roger. Number 106 Mike Charlie, look at the I-4, is that right?
Alright, now I can dive down a little bit.
If you could just resend your flight plan with that rating spot checked for the I-4, please.
100.
Just reset to 106 Mike Charlie.
50, 40.
106 Mike Charlie, clear to actually stand by your transmitter request.
20, 10, 5.
Tower United 04, taxi.
Oh, it kind of fell. I was trying to do a butter, and then I just lost. Oh my gosh, this is totally messed up.
Los Angeles ground runway.
It's really bumpy.
25 right. TD Charlie 10 and Bravo.
Charlie Bravo 225 right 4904.
Have to figure out what's up with that.
04 verify Charlie 10 and Bravo.
Let's say again for you, 04.
Well, United 4, first of all, you're on Los Angeles clearance delivery, so contact Los Angeles ground for taxi instructions.
Over to ground United 04.
United 1399 taxi to parking via Bravo, monitor ground 132, correction 123.9.
Parking via Bravo and ground 123.9 United 1399. 3.9er, and we'll
Gunway
turn
Tower,
off
Bonanza 41 Golf, short 20 left to kilo.
lights.
November 41 Golf, John Wayne Tower, runway 20 left to kilo, clear for takeoff.
20 left kilo, clear for takeoff, Bonanza 41 Golf. Say our departure frequency one more.
128.1.
21 copy.
Bracket Tower, Cessna 79087, holding short of 26 left, requesting practice ODP.
And number 79087, bracket tower, runway 26 left, cleared for takeoff, practice ODP.
So she says, what
Cleared for takeoff,
you have your AA set at? Spacewalk, Waffle. What's up, buddy?
East Transient Parking.
What do you mean, AA? Anti-aliasing? Is that?
30 taxi via Alpha.
Talking about in the sim or on my the video control panel?
Santa Barbara ground, Kodiak 47 November Charlie, Atlantic.
You doing okay? Good to hear it, my friend.
Number 47 November Charlie, Santa Barbara ground, runway 25, taxi via Bravo
in the
Alpha.
sim? I'll have to take a look. I think it's just one notch.
47 November Charlie.
And number 65112 Santa Barbara Tower.
Yeah, I think it's one notch, but we'll take a look here.
Number 65112 Santa Barbara Tower.
Los Angeles ground, United 04, rated taxi.
Runway is bumpy. I wonder if the Orbix Ortho mesh or something did that.
United 4, Los Angeles ground, runway 25 right, taxi via Charlie 10 and Bravo.
I'll have to check the forums to see if there's any complaints. It's the first time I've landed here with the new Orbix stuff, so.
United 4, runway 25 right, taxi via Charlie 10 and Bravo.
Maybe I have
Runway
to turn
5
off
right,
the
Charlie 10 and
engines
Bravo,
first.
United 04.
John Wayne clearance delivery, 196 Mike Charlie, standing by for the Santa Monica clearance.
Number 196 Mike Charlie, roger, I haven't forgotten about you. Number 41 Golf, check your transponder, please, I'm just seeing VFR.
41 Golf, reset.
Los Angeles ground with runway 06 right for United 04, because you gave me 25 right.
United 4, yeah, runway 25 right, taxi via Charlie 10 and Bravo.
Charlie 10 Bravo, 25 right, United 04.
41 Golf, is it coming through now?
41 Golf, stay firm contact, so I can approach you.
Yeah, it's not working. I don't
Roger,
know
41 Golf,
why.
yeah.
Doesn't always work with this airplane.
79087, request.
Number 79087, go ahead.
79087 is departing bracket via ODP 3 miles south. Would like to pick up the VOR Alpha at El Monte.
That's okay. You finally got your webcam? Oh, nice.
And number 79087, safe position.
Yeah,
about 3 miles south of Brackett.
like stage fright, so I don't use mine that often. Every now and then I'll do it.
087 Roger, still in the from
So
Brackett,
I have
tower
one notch
airspace.
of anti-aliasing.
SoCal Bonanza, November 41 Golf 220.
41 Golf, second watch radar contact, line maintain 3000.
3000, 41 Golf.
Disconnected.
What webcam did you get? Turn these off. Maybe I didn't go far enough. I don't know. Let's check out a replay. It's called the Jasori. I'll have to look that up. I didn't spend a lot on mine just because I knew I wasn't going to use it that much. I started off using it, but I just don't like it. I don't like having a camera on me. I used to work for the city, and the see how the runway is all, it's not, it's like hilly. The touchdown wasn't bad, but whoa, see that? That's crazy. There is something wrong with that. It's never a dull moment with Traffic Global. Where you going? It's like the Orbix scenery has that messed up too. It's gonna fly. Oh my god. There's a setting in X-Plane where you can make the runway flat so that doesn't happen. Yeah, I might have to do that with this airport because that's not good. I'm gonna make a note to flatten this one. Some sceneries require that you don't flatten them. Like what's the one I have? Denver, I have to have runway follows contour, and then there's Aspen. I have to have it on for that. Otherwise, all the hills and mountains don't look right. But you're right, that would probably fix this issue because this is strictly from the Orbix. So yeah, that's all. That's an issue. But let's check out the city at night. Yeah, there's some, they're lit up. That's good. But that setting that you're talking about is right here, runway follow contour. So I usually have it on because a lot of my airports require it, but I don't think this one does. So I'll just make a note to make sure I flatten, and I'll test it too. Because this is a freeware scenery off the org. So he might have to do some adjusting with this new ortho. The humanity, yeah. Space Waffle. Hey, oh, by the way, hey Ginnigans, how you doing, my friend? Space Waffle, if this airport is bumpy, it must be a developing area you are in. No, because I've flown into this scenery multiple times. Like I've landed and taken off from here, and it was never bumpy until now. So I think the Orbix ortho scenery did something, like the underlying mesh. I'll have to check the scenery INI file to see if something happened with this custom mesh. Maybe I have it in the wrong order. I don't know. I'll take a look. I will take a look. I'm going to try to do a raid. Let's see if I can find someone with a couple of viewers. I'm going to try to do this raid. There's only like 4. Let me see. This guy has, I think this guy is flying overseas. He has, there's no one on that only has like 4 or 5 people viewing, so I'm not going to raid with 5 people. All right, well, let me see. I need to update a couple things, and I'll look into the scenery file for this. Otherwise, that was fun. How do you do raids? So if I do the raid, I'll do it just to try it. I don't care. It will bring all of you into this other person's stream. So let me see if I can do this. Once I do it, it will just swap you guys over to his stream. So I'll be done. So I'm going to try it here in just a moment. I think I do /raid and then the dude's name. So hopefully this works. If not, I'll try it again another time. So appreciate you guys hanging out, and I'll catch you next time. Swiss cheese, space waffle, Ginnigans. If I missed anybody, sorry. I'll talk to you all later. Rating now with 4.